Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are taking on the new Divine Wrath event. So they added 3 stages to this. They are all one phase, and I think they are all fairly freaking difficult. But they do balance it. It's an interesting event because they do give you 2 items, right? So you do have to balance it around that. Now the first one I'm uploading here is the final stage, or stage 7, I think it is. Yeah, I think this is stage 7, but this is versus Vegito. It's either 6 or 7, whatever the last stage of the pot of 3 they did was. But I'm taking the Dragon Ball Saga team in because I want to beat every hard content in the game with this team. And this team, I'm pretty sure I got this one done on my first try. And it's kind of funny because I did the last stage first, assuming it was going to be the hardest. And for some people, it will be. But for the Dragon Ball Saga team in particular, of the new pot of 3, this was actually the easiest one for me to get done. And the reason why is, as you can see, this Vegito, he hits really, really hard, but he can be attack lowered. And this team is built on a lot of attack lowering units. So, especially with Goku here, multi-supering, attack lowering, LR Bulma attack lowers. So yeah, we just attack lower them, and then between all of our defense, and then once again, we've got the items as well. We're able to take care of this Vegito, but it is kind of fun, just like a big tanky one-phase boss. And what makes this one, I think the thing that stopped me from just attempting a no item run straight out is that Kid Goku's type advantage the whole time, right? And I've said this before, he's pretty much my weakest defensive unit on this team. And then to have him be type disadvantage, can be really tough. So yeah, we definitely use items to protect physical Kid Goku, but it's nice because I'm used to normally having like one Whis for these hard fights, and we can actually bring a Ghost Usher too. And Ghost Usher is really helpful in this event because sometimes you just get really bad rotations right away. A lot of, because these are one phase fights, the bosses are super dangerous turn 1. So just having that Ghost Usher to give you kind of like a relief turn to kind of set up and like deal with a really bad rotation that you get like set up, things like that. So yeah, I think having a Ghost Usher and a Whis is a really nice way to handle these events. So yeah, look at 167k normal, and then we get the dodge. Woo! So yeah, luckily the dodge came through and it mattered there for sure. And then Yamcha coming through with some big crits. Very good. But yeah, in Bulma there in slot 1, like, she's not a defensive god. Like, we just need her dodge to happen. That's about it. And then Tech Bulma, I mean, she's dodging out really nice there. And that's all off of hidden potential. Like, she does not have any built-in dodge, I'm pretty sure. So we did that all on hidden potential there. Alright, so now we're feeling a little bit better about this rotation. I am floating Ader because then that way when Ader comes back, it'll be past turn 5 and it'll have his full damage reduction. And, Bulma is way more important to keep on rotation. So we're going to do that. We are popping Goku's active skill, no reason not to. We're not saving it for a later phase because this is the last phase. No crit, unfortunately. Because that's the thing, Kid Goku, if he's not critting here, he's not going to do a lot of damage at all. So Bulma's at 400k. Yeah, I'm like, we might need an item here. I'm thinking about it, right? I'm thinking about it. Because look at all the attacks Goku's taking in slot 2. Right? Like, Goku's taking a ton. But I'm like, oh, he's got, like, super high defense. And he's got some damage reduction. I'm like, I think I can get Kid Goku through, so I don't use anything here. But it does end up being pretty risky because he's still type disadvantage. But yeah, he got a lot of orbs. He got some damage reduction there. So I'm like, I don't know. I think Kid Goku might be good here. I'm going to be honest, it was pretty unwise to leave him in slot 2 with all of those type disadvantage attacks. He would have made more sense to go in slot 1 or to just maybe Ghost Usher this turn because it is a really ugly looking turn for him. But let's see what happens to our boy Kid Goku here. We'll see. We'll see how he handles all the type disadvantage. Once again, I know I've got attack lowering on my side as well. That's the other thing that I'm hopeful for, right? Like, all right, attack lowered, right? Right there. Lowered his attack. Let's hit him again. Let's keep lowering that attack. All right, here we go. We got the triple super, right? So we've got him pretty much fully attack lowered at this point. Yeah, he's fully attack lowered. He didn't get attack lowered on that. And then, sure enough, he supers Kid Goku. All right, so we got him full attack lowered. Goku had really good defense and some damage reduction. And what does he take here? Oh my gosh, Kid Goku. Still took 382k. So that's how hard this Vegito hits. So not the wisest situation there. I definitely should have done something else. But you know what? This team perseveres. It gets by. We have ways to heal, right? You know, Tech Bulma's healing really does come in handy. Like, I've used it quite a bit on these hard fights. So here I'm like, all right, well, I think we're going to go Int Bulma in slot 1. Hope that she dodges out. We got some Int Orbs we can grab. But I'm like, yeah, this is a Ghost Usher turn. I'm not going to lie. 100% this is just a Ghost Usher turn. So we're like, and like, Vegito's halfway dead at this point. So we can start burning items. And I think we can kind of coast. So my thought is at this point, you know, we've already used one Whis. But it's like, we can Ghost Usher, and you're not allowed to Ghost Usher back to back, right? So this to me seemed like a really good spot, because it's kind of a weaker rotation. We could Ghost Usher here. Then we could go Whis, and then by the time Whis runs out, I could Ghost Usher again. And I know by the time this rotation shows up, we're going to have Aider there with Goku in slot 1. So I just felt like this rotation wasn't ready yet. We maybe could have survived it just fine. But we decided we're not going to play that RNG game. We're going to Ghost Usher it out. And then, yeah, Yamcha at like 7.5, looking pretty spicy. I like my boy Yamcha quite a bit. He got a crit for me, too. So now this rotation I feel really good about, right? Because STR Bulma in slot 1 is going to be good. Tech Bulma in slot 3 is good. Goku's only taking 1 attack. Now, this is definitely still like a Whis turn. Like, our health is way too low to not Whis here. So Goku getting 8 orbs with some damage reduction on the rainbow. We're going to Whis. And then I'm feeling pretty good. And then, yeah, Bulma getting some healing on the Rainbow Orb, so that helps. All the healing we can get here is great. This would have been a great turn to have STR Bulma's active skill, but we're not quite there yet. Unfortunately. And look at STR Bulma critting out here. Getting the additionals. Getting another crit. Attack lowering again. Bulma now, she just attack lowered him. We got Whis on him. Like, we should be fine here, right? We should be fine. And yeah, double digits. So yeah, we're definitely good there. And then Kid Goku I know is 100% good because he has no chance to eat a super now. Or at least as far as I've seen this, Vegito can't super twice in a turn. Maybe he can, but... You know, every boss I just assume that they can't. And then there are some that can, and we just figure that out the hard way, right? We just figure that out the hard way. But yeah, I'm assuming he can only super once per turn. And yeah, I definitely think we're not taking him out this turn. Bulma's not going to be able to do enough damage. So we got to go another turn. But I know I've got Aider coming up. We still have Whis. Like, Aider's literally untouchable. And he's going to be guarding on top of all of that. So, like, Aider here has 80% damage reduction plus 40% from the Whis. So he's, like, at over 100% damage reduction and he's guarding. There's literally nothing in the game that can hurt Aider on this turn. So, yeah, we know we're good. But yeah, we pop another Whis just to be super safe. Doesn't matter. Like, we know we're on basically the last turn here. I mean, here's the thing. If Kid Goku doesn't crit, like, Vegito actually could survive this turn, but I'm pretty sure we take him out here. And then, yeah, Aider, you no business trying to attack Aider here. He's not taking anything. Aider's got so much damage reduction that this should actually heal us. That's the way I think the game should work. That should actually heal us at this point. So Aider at 5.2. He's actually going to be the big hitter here because he's got type advantage. So yeah, took out half of that bar. Kid Goku, though, we're going to need a crit. If he crits once, we're done. But if he doesn't crit, I mean, he could triple super and still maybe not kill this Vegito. Let's see what happens. We need the crit here. Nope. Attack. Yeah, see? Oh, and he only did one super. So that might have been the friend. That was probably the friend, Kid Goku. So for a lot of these fights, too, the thing that's kind of impressive is, you know, Kid Gokus aren't super popular on the friends list, so I've been using, like, these 55% guest ones, and that's what that was right there. So, yeah, Vegito actually easily survived that. Very underwhelming attack there, but now we've got the Bulma active skill. So, yeah, let's pop this and let's end this thing. Bulma's not getting touched on this turn, so it's like, you know what, Vegito? Your punishment for surviving that turn is we're going to absolutely destroy you on this turn. We're going to full heal. We're going to hit you with like a 16 mil attack stat, and Bulma's going to be untouchable with all the defense she has. So, good luck with this turn, Vegito. So sure, it's just a way for me to get that Bulma active skill in there. We'll take that. And then bam, full heal. We're out of here. Vegito doesn't have much left in him. So to me, I feel like, especially for being my first attempt, like getting through this with like the physical Goku being on both rotations type disadvantage, like we did pretty good to get through this fight, I would say. And then yeah, 16 mil. Bulma now showing why she's the best unit in the game. Right there, bam, type advantage shot. So there you go, guys. Let me know how you handled this Vegito fight in the Divine Wrath event. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.